Be honest. When was the last time you sat in silence? No phone, no music, no simulation, just silence. Most people can only do 5 minutes of that. And that's not because you're weak, it's because you've been overstimulated. Everyone online talks about dopamine detox, but most of them don't even understand dopamine. Dopamine isn't pleasure, it's anticipation. It's what makes you chase the next thing. When your dopamine is constantly being stimulated by things like social media, junk food, or nonstop entertainment, your brain loses its ability to enjoy effort. That's why going to the gym feels hard, reading feels boring, discipline feels impossible. The goal of this is not to hate on you. It's to tell you that you don't need to remove all dopamine from your life. Just the cheap dopamine that gives you a spike without little or any effort. I'm talking about things like short form content, junk food that hijacks your mind, that was engineered to do so, or even entertainment like Netflix or YouTube. And I'm not telling you just to delete everything, because that's an unrealistic goal for most people. I'm saying stop feeding your brain junk calories, because if something gives you high stimulation with no effort, it's most likely stealing your focus and your motivation. The first step of resetting your dopamine is to relearn how to be bored. All this stimulation is messing with your head. All the scrolling, it's not only scrolling, you're scrolling through feelings. Every scroll, you can go from sad, happy, sad, mad. All it is stimulating your brain and resetting your low or your baseline of emotion, which can affect you in all areas of your life. Because in my own experience, when I've been scrolling for long, all my emotions are amplified. And not the good ones, only the negative emotions are amplified, like anger or sadness. When you're first starting out, start with the little things. Things like eating without your phone, or just taking a walk outside with no music. Both of these things are good starting places. The next step to resetting your dopamine is to win the morning. Dopamine is at its peak during the waking hours. If the first thing you do when you wake up is scroll, then you've already spent a huge portion of your mental energy before you are even fully awake. Instead of scrolling when you wake up, protect the first hour. Go outside and get sunlight into your eyes. Do something productive before consuming anything digital. Don't spend your dopamine before you earn it. This one habit of winning your morning can alone change your entire life. Here's the last step. The step in which most people skip. The one where genuine, everyday effort is needed. You need to replace the stimulation with what I call hard dopamine. Hard dopamine comes from doing things that require resistance. The resistance can be either mental or physical. For me specifically, lifting weights when I don't feel like it, taking cold showers, sitting down for deep, focused schoolwork. All of these things require my full mind-to-body connection and a genuine effort for improvement. These things don't feel good at first, and that's the point. But over time, these things will retrain your brain to enjoy the progress instead of pixels on your screen. And once that happens, discipline will stop feeling like torture, but instead it feels like an act of self-love and self-respect. So just to end off the video, I want you guys to remember, your brain isn't broken, it's just overstimulated. Reduce the noise, increase your effort, and your life will start to feel meaningful again. Thank you for watching.